Imagine this. On one side, a creature that carries the shadow of the forest in its eyes. On the other, a white warrior bred to face wild beasts without fear. Wolfdog versus Dogo Argentino. This is not just strength against strength. This is instinct versus design. Wild blood versus human-made power. Before we begin, if you love powerful dogs and real, respectful comparisons, hit like, subscribe, and join this community. Here we don't shout, we analyze, we respect, and we go deep. Now let's tap into it. First, a quick overview. The Wolfdog is a hybrid, part domestic dog, part wolf. Its bloodline traces back to wild wolves combined with breeds like the German Shepherd or Husky. The result? A dog that carries wildness in its DNA. The Dogo Argentino was created in Argentina by Dogo Argentino-Wild Blood, bred for big game hunting, especially wild boar and puma. The Dogo is pure purpose, strength, courage, and control combined in one white body. Two completely different origins, two different philosophies. Now let's talk size and mass. A Wolfdog size varies depending on its wolf content, but many high-content Wolfdogs stand tall and lean, often between 66–81 cm at the shoulder, weighing 30 to 50 kilos. They are long-legged, athletic, and built for distance. The Dogo Argentino usually stands around 61–69 cm and weighs between 35 to 45 kilos. But the Dogo is thicker, denser bone, heavier chest, compact muscle. In pure height, the Wolfdog may hold the edge. In compact mass and muscular density, the Dogo Argentino takes the edge. Now, temperament and mindset. The Wolfdog carries wild instinct. It's cautious, independent, and often reserved. It thinks before acting. It does not blindly obey. Its survival instinct is strong. The Dogo Argentino is confident, direct, and fearless. It was bred to engage large prey without hesitation. It bonds deeply with its family and shows protective loyalty. In raw instinct and natural survival awareness, the Wolfdog holds the edge. In confidence under human guidance and bold engagement, the Dogo Argentino takes the edge. Intelligence. Wolfdogs are extremely intelligent but independent. They problem solve like wild animals. They can outthink fences, escape enclosures, and analyze threats carefully. The Dogo Argentino is also highly intelligent, but more trainable and responsive. It works with humans, not against them. In independent problem-solving, Wolfdog holds the edge. In cooperative intelligence and structured training, Dogo Argentino takes the edge. Now, protection and attacking skills. Wolfdogs are not naturally guard dogs. They avoid unnecessary conflict. In the wild, wolves conserve energy and avoid injury. They strike only when needed. The Dogo Argentino was bred to control, to grip, to hold, to overpower dangerous animals. In pure guarding and attack commitment, the Dogo Argentino clearly holds the edge. Aggression and control. Wolfdogs may show unpredictable behavior depending on wolf content and socialization. They are not aggressive by default, but their reactions can be intense if triggered. The Dogo Argentino has a strong prey drive and can show aggression towards other animals, but with proper training it is highly controllable. In natural emotional stability under training, the Dogo Argentino holds the edge. In raw instinctive reaction speed, the Wolfdog might hold a slight edge. Stamina and endurance. This is where things shift. Wolfdog inherit the wolf's endurance. Wolves travel dozens of kilometers in a day. Their bodies are built for distance and survival. The Dogo Argentino has strong stamina too, especially for explosive hunting situations. But over extremely long distances, the Wolfdog likely holds the advantage. So in endurance and long-distance stamina, Wolfdog takes the edge. Power and physical pressure. The Dogo Argentino was bred for physical confrontation. Its chest, neck, and jaw are engineered for pressure and grip. It drives forward with force. The Wolfdog is athletic and fast, but usually leaner, not as dense. In raw pushing strength and physical pressure, Dogo Argentino clearly holds the edge. Jaw structure and grip. The Dogo Argentino has a broad skull and powerful jaw designed for holding prey firmly. The Wolfdog's bite is strong, especially with higher wolf content. But wolves are built for tearing and strategic bites, not necessarily prolonged gripping like a catchdog. In grip strength and holding power, the Dogo Argentino holds the edge. Now, the hypothetical scenario. If these two were placed in a controlled hypothetical confrontation, not something we promote, but something we analyze, the dynamic would be complex. The Wolfdog might circle, observe, look for weakness. It would not rush blindly. The Dogo Argentino would likely move forward with determination, aiming to engage and control. If this situation becomes a close-range physical engagement, the Dogo's compact muscle and grip ability could give it the advantage. If it becomes a game of endurance, distance strategy, the Wolfdog's stamina and wild calculation could shift the balance. There is no simple answer, it depends on the moment, the environment, the individual dogs. And that's important, because at the end of the day, both are powerful animals that deserve respect, not exploitation. One carries the spirit of the forest, the other carries the strength of human purpose. Wild blood or white power? Maybe the real strength is understanding them, not forcing them into battle. If you enjoyed this deep dive, like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next comparison. Now I want to hear from you. If these two were characters in a movie, would the Wolfdog be the mysterious lone warrior? Or would the Dogo Argentino be the unstoppable guardian? Tell me in the comments. Let's discuss with respect. Because here you are not just viewers, you are part of the story.